Hey, it's CJ here. Welcome back into True Point of Creation and another one of our quick collage art projects. Now today, we're going to be collaging with a vintage car magazine. Yes, I have some vintage car magazines tucked over there to the side. I already went ahead and cut out a few clippings and I think I have an idea of what we're going to do, but you never really know what it's going to turn out like. But it is a quick collage art project, so we're going to start it today. We're going to finish it today. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take. You can tell how long it's going to take from the timestamp of this video, and if you don't have time to sit around and watch the whole process, you can just go ahead and watch it in 2x speed, and then you'll get to see the whole process take place. If you're in a real hurry, you can just go ahead and skip to the end of the video and see what we came up with. If you do like what we came up with, please give it a thumbs up, because that'll still help the video, that'll still help the channel. And there's one more option for you. You can go over to my YouTube Shorts feed. I'm filming this in a time lapse. I'm going to go ahead and back it with some music, so you can go over there and watch the quick transformation in under 1 minute. And there's one more option for you. It's the fourth option. You could just chill and hang out while we do this full collage art process. We're gonna just do the full process together. I think what I have to do here, oops, I kind of bent it right there. I don't want to do that. But I have the frame here. This is gonna be the frame. I wanted to make it the frame, and then bending it's not cool because I didn't want to glue it down. But if I keep messing it up, I might have to glue it down. There is a couple imperfections, like the bend that I just put into it. I kind of want to make it straighter, just a little bit. It ain't really that out of whack, but you know, I just kind of tore it out of that magazine. Well, I don't really tear stuff out of the magazines. I try to slice them, but you can tell that slice is a little fast and a little crooked, so we need to straighten that up. Let me grab my plastic ruler here. Why plastic? Because it doesn't scratch my magazine paper. Now let's see, I'm gonna try to make it straight, but I don't think it'll be even with the other side. Something like that. I'm gonna take out just a tad bit just to try to make it straighter-ish. Straighter-ish. Try not to cut into my little plastic ruler here. Boom. There it goes. Looks a little straighter. Where's my bag of trash? There's my bag of trash. Alright, I need to reposition myself because I don't know why I'm in such a weird position sitting here today, but it feels a little weird. Alright, so I don't know. How many fingers? We're going to measure with our fingers. Maybe grab the measuring ruler you just had in your hand. Look, it's 2 fingers. 2 fingers. I think that's good enough. We're just going to use this as the frame. Maybe I should have kept that ruler out. I need to cut this out. This is like the dude over there selling you cars. He's getting you caught up in a lease. You want to be caught up in that lease agreement? Don't worry, we'll extend it for 15 years. It's gonna be a long time, a whole lot of payments. All right, I'm just gonna try to line this up. I probably don't need to do this, but I do need to cut this out. So I do have the ruler. Might as well try to do it. Oh, and now my ruler's sliding on me. Oh, you silly little thing. Oh, I think I left a little bit of white there. That's sad. It's a sad story. Here's a story about a crazy lady. She was born in the 80s, had a couple babies. Alright, I'm gonna try to cut this without leaving a bunch of white, but I think I already kind of messed that up. So, looks like there's white on that side. Maybe that's just the accent. I totally meant to do that. I totally meant to just leave a little extra white for like a secondary border, you know? That's not gonna work down here with this guy's black body. Yep, I'm just keep leaving white there, but there's the dude's body there that's making it so it's not like perfect or anything, so I don't know. We'll just do what we do. If it has a little white border, that's okay. We're just gonna act like we meant to do it. And slice. Let's see if he comes out. I'm not paying that lease payment. I don't want to pay that payment. Look at this dude. He's got you all tied up. Not good. Not good. She's sad. She's scared. She's frightened. That will go into our scrap pile. Ooh, those are looking really bad though. Those don't look good at all. Alright. Guess what, buddy? You gotta fix what you just did. You gotta undo your undoing. This will be your undoing. Guess I gotta do this. This sucks. But I have to do it. Have you ever thought about the word sucks? Why do we say the word sucks? I don't like things that suck. Well, take that back. Okay, let me try to cut off this white. Now it's really gonna be crooked and everything, but you know, measure none, cut 10 times. You know the saying, that's how it goes, right? Totally meant to do that. Come on out of there. Alright, let's go around and clean it all up. Is that it? Is that it? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. There's still this part. Still this part. I love making it harder on myself, you know. Let's make it more difficult than it needs to be. Oh, just like that. See, my ruler slid. It did a little slidey slide. Okay, let's see how bad that looks. I mean, how good it looks. Come on, let's be positive about this here. Let's be positive. That is our frame. I like it. It's cool. It's red. It's bright. It's going to work out great. Okay, now that I moved this, I don't think I need these, but I was thinking maybe I incorporate one or two of these. It would be kind of fun, kind of cool. It is a car theme, but maybe like the loneliest road theme. I don't know if that's what we're going for, but let me go ahead and cut out a few of these. Well, I don't like to cut like that where I can't see what I'm cutting, but I'm doing it. I like to cut from the other side where I can actually see what's there and not see what's going away. All right, there's one set of gauges. I don't know if I even need these gauges. Which one would I like? I like this one right here. Looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm cutting off the little bottom stand of this one. I don't think I need to get that much detail when I don't even know if I'm gonna need it, but I do like having little extra pieces like this, especially just to give it a little bit more. I don't like to over clutter my collages, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, we have 2. How many are you gonna not need? I don't know, like 10 of them. Not really sure if I need the angles. Let me just get one more straight on one, and then we'll keep this paper to the side just in case we need to come back to it and grab another gauge. And again, I'm gonna cut off the little mount for it because I don't need it. Okay, we got another one. So we have 3 gauges there. Let me show you. Let me try to show you. Looks like we got some gauges there. I don't know the autofocus, if it wants to work or not. Why does this mic feel like it's in my chin? I don't really know. Oh well, we'll put that to the side for now. Hopefully my audio doesn't sound too terrible, but we'll put this over in our scrap pile. It's a quick collage. We're trying to blow through it, but this might be a little trickier because I need this gas pump here. I really like this gas pump. As you can see, we are definitely into some vintage magazines here, and it's kind of roughed up. But what I need is this gas pump. I really like this gas pump. It looks cool. So I need to get this. The problem is the hose here. And if you don't believe me that it's vintage, check it out. It is from August 1968. 1968 Carcraft. That's where we got it from. Obviously, the cover was pretty rough, and this is on the other side of the cover. We're not reimagining this magazine cover today. We're just getting this gas pump. A little tricky on the details here between the hose. I'm going to go ahead and leave that. So let me get rid of any extra first without cutting into it. There we go. Get rid of that. Just gonna get rid of some of this stuff dragging down on me, you know. I want to try to get this detail cut here. Okay, now that's backwards. So let me start up here, and then this for the other camera. I'll whip it in here and get started. I forgot about that for the time lapse. I don't always use that, but sometimes it looks cool when you throw it in and throw it out for the time lapse camera. Here we go. Now, if you're gonna go on this road journey, you better make sure that you got plenty of gas. You know what I'm saying? Fill up the tank because you're going on the loneliest road. I'm kind of wondering, how much does the gas cost in your area? It's almost $5 over here, so it's kind of spendy right now. Maybe you don't use gas. Maybe you have an electric car. That is not what this is about. This is about a car that takes gasoline. Well, I'll let you determine what kind of car you think it is. I have lots of old car magazines that I really want to dive into. I just have not had a chance to, but I wanted to dive into this one because I had it and the cover fell off, and I was like, oh yeah, I need that gas pump. And then I have a couple more pieces, and it's just going to come together as a quick collage. We're just having fun, we're just chatting, we're just playing, we're just making some collage art out of magazines, and that's what we like to do, is just kind of hang out, get some creative juices going, as I like to say, and just kind of get some inspiration. Because we all think differently, so I'm sure you're thinking what you would do with this right now. Let your imagination run wild. It doesn't have to be what I'm going to do. Maybe you could find the same ad from the same magazine and do something totally different. And I think that's what I love so much about collage art, is like everybody thinks so differently, and you could just come up with your own creations, and it's like there's no rules. Just awesome. That's what I love. No rules. Just do what you want, and who cares? Just make something and have fun doing it. Actually, I think that's the one rule I want to put down on making collage art, is you gotta have fun. If you're not having fun, then don't do it. Put down this razor blade, put down the scissors, and take a break. And then once it's fun again, come back and do it. Okay, I'm already working into the hose here, so this should be fun. I wonder if I should cut the inside first. Doo-doo-doo. Yep, I think so. And I see a little piece right here that's going to be really tiny. Luckily, this cover's pretty thick, so it's going to make it maybe a little easier on some detail cuts like that. Okay, get that out of the way. Any more detail cuts around here? I'm going to leave that little piece there because I think it's kind of a piece of the pump. Let's get down here in between the hose. Did it disconnect? Yes, it disconnected. Okay, I'm going to go around here. I like the little stickers and stuff too to this pump. That's what really makes it cool to me. Like an old vintage gas station. I'm trying not to cut into the hose too much. Luckily, it's not a very thin hose. So, it's not that bad. Trying to cut little things like fishing rods or something. Now that's a little something else. Okay, got that. Let's get this piece out. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, boom. And there's like one other big piece here. Should I get that little piece between the handle? You know me. Have to do that. Let's do that real quick. See if we can get this out without messing everything up. Kind of just put a little dash right in the middle of it, which was not good. Now it's in a bunch of little pieces. Okay, let's get this last piece that's down in between the long part of the hose and the pump here. Maybe come at it from here, come at it from the left, come at it from the right. This is what makes those time lapses go crazy, is because all the moving around, it makes it look like it's kind of a little crazy on the brain, but they're fun and they're fast. You know, it's meant for that fast transition. That's why I like doing them. And I love backing them with music and just picking some songs. I got an 80s song for you on this one, so it should be fun. Just gonna try and get this piece out, and then we will move on to the next piece. And it came out. Well, it's coming out. There it goes. It's coming. Well, now it fell back into place. You gonna come out of there, I tell you what. There it goes. Now where were we? I think we were down here, so we gotta finish cutting around this. So I thought I was done, but it turns out I'm not. The work has just begun. And success. Let's see it come out. Oh, wow. There it is. I love it. I love that pump. Now this is cool just for some color, I guess. But I don't need it. I'll put it in the scrap pile. I'm gonna clean up my mess now. I can't be having a big old mess right in front of me. All right, looks like we're good to go. I see a little tiny piece in there. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's one of the first times I'm not gonna worry about it. It's so tiny, but check out the pump. Ignore the weird colors down there. That's totally not for me scratching it with my blade. I mean, that's just, it's an old magazine. That's not for me. Okay, set that to the side. We're getting there. It's going fast. This one ain't gonna take too long. Ooh, look at those wheels. Look at the wheels. That's not what we need. There's what we need. I just love the style of this car. Now, it's about to get tricky, because I don't want this in the windshield. It's gonna be so, if this doesn't work, I have a whole nother magazine of a bunch of other cars. So I just wanted this one. I don't know why I wanted this one. It's just the one that I picked. So we got to cut it out. To save myself the heartache later, I'm going to go ahead and start down here and then come around it. I do need the front of it, and it's dark down there. There's a shadow. It's dark down there. Let's whip it in for the other camera. Woo! There it is. All right, we're going to start down here at this tire and just work our way around. It's hard for me to see because of the glare and the darkness. Here comes my hair into the camera shot, which is feeling all messy right now. Oh well. I don't know. I really do want to get me a classic car here in the future, but you do know they take a lot of work. But that's the cool thing, is you can actually work on it, because new cars, it feels like you can't even do anything on it without taking them in. It's like, man, the car will totally shut off if the battery goes out of your like mirror sensor. Can't even drive it anymore. It's kind of crazy how car technology has come along, but I just want to get me an old classic car that I could drive around for fun on the weekend. Probably wouldn't trust it doing some big road trips like I see some of the car YouTube channels do, all those road trips, which are fun to watch, because the reason why they're fun to watch to me is because it's like, it's going to break down. you know they're not going to make it, and that's what makes it fun to watch. Now, should I cut the window out first or last? We're going to wait on the window. I don't know. Either way, you're going to have fragile paper at that point. So we're just going to have to wait. And I'm going to cut around the convertible top here. Don't cut too much of it. Trying to just push kind of hard and stay steady with it, because I don't want it slipping. into the windshield or anything. Don't need any rock chips. Down into the dirt here makes it extra tricky. I believe the tire goes right there. So we're just kind of guessing now. Hopefully it doesn't look bad. Into the big front tire. We don't want to mess this up. Are those Cooper tires? Oh, they're Goodyear. Didn't you see the back ad? There it goes. You coming out? You come on out of there now. All right, there it is. That plate's a little sharp on the corner there. Can we round that off maybe? All right, time for the tricky part. Well, we have this. I think those were Goodyear tires. It's a GM. It's a Pontiac. All right, how are we gonna get around this? I see it in between the steering wheel too. Ooh, let's just lightly touch it. That's what I do all the time, just lightly touch stuff. Gentle hands, gentle hands. It's my nickname, Gentle Hands. Why am I doing this? Supposed to be fun, remember? You're having fun, that's why. Okay, well I guess since the background matches the color of the wheel, I'm gonna make the wheel thicker. Tricked ya. So now we gotta get up to the rear view mirror there. I still wanna leave it. We don't wanna make it look weird or anything. Or any weirder than it's already gonna look. So let's try to keep the elements of a car because it's a car. We don't want it looking not like a car. Ooh, there's a little poke. This is why I like to get car magazine ads that are already like cropped out, or they were shot with like a white background, or they green screened it or something, because it just makes life a whole lot easier. Although I would want the white gone too, so I'd have to cut out whatever's in the windshield either way. So I don't know. I guess this way I could see what I'm cutting out. If it's just a white background and there's white elements to the car, I wouldn't be able to see it very well. Oh, there goes something. There went one piece, you see that? Will this piece come out? Oh, oh ho ho. Oh, right there. Right in a tight little spot there too. Oh no. No. Don't you dare. It tried to rip the window frame there, but didn't do it. We got it out of there. Check it out. Check out our Pontiac. It's pretty cool. I'd go cruising in that. You want to go cruising in that? We'll go take a ride into the loneliest road. Okay, now a really important part. You already saw her in the thumbnail. You had to have seen her. She's the main piece. Well, the Pontiac and the gas pump and the girl, she's got to go racing on the loneliest road. She was on top of this dude's car, but I want her for myself. So I need to try to cut her out and keep as much as I possibly can. Oh, look at that little happy couple down there. They're cruising in the car. That might be them, actually. That might be them. She don't have her racing helmet. But she needs her helmet because she's gonna go 200 miles an hour down the loneliest road in America. All right, we gotta whip it in for our other video. Here we go. I'm gonna start at her legs. Then I'm gonna work around her helmet. Then I'm gonna work my way up her arm. Now I gotta try to work around her face without cutting any details off. Thank goodness for poor picture quality. Now I'm gonna get her hair here. Then we're coming around the backside. So I'm just gonna cut this off straight down like that. Let's do that. Because I think I might need a little bit of that just to hold her steady. Let's get this out of the way. And I'm gonna clean out this gap down here. Maybe I'll cut that straight down as well. Okay, that piece came out. She has these extra long stilt legs right now, but you ain't gonna see that, so don't you worry about that. That blue around her neck's like her scarf hair tie thing, so I don't know, I left it in there. Kinda looks like a vintage Jessica Alba. That's just my thoughts. Back from the Fantastic 4 days or something? Okay, I think that's it for this piece. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all together and see how it turns out. I had some other pieces here like the crowd, and then I had this one with the Statue of Liberty, but I don't think we need all that. That might be a little too much. We're trying to just do a quick collage, so I don't want to clutter it up. They should be pretty good. That looks pretty cluttery already. So let me throw it together, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, I have it all put together. I'm hiding it behind the crowd here. The crowd's ready to go wild. Are you ready to see the reveal of our quick collage art piece? Are you ready? Boom, there it is. I really like it. I think it's super cool. Look, she's ready to go on a race. She's going to America's loneliest road, but she had to fill up with gas first. She's got her helmet because she practices safety, but all of her gauges read go. It's time to hit the gas. All gas, no brakes, full throttle, full speed ahead. I like it. One of the things that I really like about it is it's kind of bringing it full circle, because one of the first videos on this page is actually a vintage magazine haul of old car magazines, and this was one of those car magazines. So I thought it would be cool to make a quick collage art piece with one of them magazines, put it together real quick. It's not super detailed, but I do really enjoy it. If you enjoy it as much as I do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. If you want to see more collage videos like these, there should be a playlist on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.